Okay, I think Blizzard have actually gone mental now with the hero bans. We probably need some sort of a coherent system in place, because when you rock up to competitive, you're like, oh, hey, I wonder what's been banned this week. Oh, that's right. Literally 4 DPS have been banned. Now, if you're a support player or a tank player, you're probably laughing, and rightfully so. Or if you're somebody like me that play, well, a load of different heroes, you probably don't care. But still, this is kind of mental. There's just no rule set to this. Blizzard are clearly experimenting, but they're experimenting every single week, and it is a little bit weird. All right, guys, before we get into that in a little bit more detail and we go over who has actually been banned, because, well, all the hitscan has basically been removed apart from, well, Ashe, to be honest. So Pharah should have a pretty good week. We're going to talk about Ekko, because there's been a change on the PTR. Again, another nerf to Ekko, and this is generally good news, because you don't want to see a super OP brand new hero go straight into the game when she eventually hits the live service. And then, of course, you guys who play on console will get a chance to play Ekko, which I still think it's kind of crappy that console doesn't really get the chance to play on the PTR. But hey, there's all kinds of reasons why that is the case. Normally comes down to the fact that you need certification from Microsoft and Sony. And given the way the PTR works with very fast updates, it would kind of be impossible to do that. Anyway, that's an entire thing for another video, I guess. But you guys probably understand by now why there is no PTR on the console. Still, it really sucks. Anyway, so yeah, what they've done with Ekko is they have reduced the damage of the sticky bombs. So originally, sticky bombs would do 5 damage on impact, and you would fire 6, and they would do 30 damage when they exploded. Now, they do 25 damage when they explode. So this is a pretty good nerf, because it means it is much more difficult to annihilate those 200 HP targets with a very quick burst of sticky bombs. So this is probably a much needed nerf for the hero. The other thing that gets nerfed, obviously, again, is the ultimate. This is the singular most ridiculous ability in Overwatch, probably, and it's been nerfed. So now the ultimate cost has been increased by 16%. So that kind of wraps up the changes for Ekko. Yes, it's a lot of changing figures, changing numbers, but essentially it means she does less damage, and her ultimate is less effective because she will have it less often. Obviously, when she gets it, it will still be pretty ridiculous, especially if you clone the main tank like a Reinhardt and rush in. We've all seen the clips by now. It is actually insane. In terms of other changes on the PTR, there are some bug fixes. So heroes like Tracer, she's got a bug has been fixed with blinking midair could allow Tracer to move slightly vertically upwards. Now, I showcased this in a previous video showing showing Tracer getting into a bunch of positions that really she couldn't get into before, and probably she shouldn't be able to get into. Blizzard have reined that in a little bit, but it is still kind of possible to do some of these very small vertical jumps with the blink. So yeah, it's more manageable, I think. So I don't expect Tracers in mental positions, which is probably going to happen if they didn't change that. And then Ekko got a little bit of a bug fix where a duplicated hack or sleep wouldn't persist 3 seconds after the duplication ended. And that pretty much wraps up the balance changes right now on Overwatch. Of course, we don't have any experimental card updates, not as of recording of this video anyway. We don't really have much going on. I mean, obviously, we've got the Archives event live, and I believe we're on the week with the May skin, which is now unlockable. Talking of skins as well, the San Francisco Shock skin is now available in the game. And again, this is very divisive, this skin. As an actual skin, it is super detailed. It's got loads of amazing like particle effects on it. It's got the awesome SF custom logo when you use Meteor Strike and impact on the ground. It's got some really nice touches. But the kind of funny thing is, when you look at the skin in the main menu, it says San Francisco Shock next to it in orange. Where's the orange in this skin? Now, I know Shock have changed their color scheme recently, but it's, you know, orange, yeah, that was Shock's color. So it's really weird. There were some really good mock-ups people did, and was sending me over Twitter, showing like the skin with a bit of orange in it, and it looked way better to me. But hey, the fact is, this is a fantastically good skin, and from what we're hearing from Blizzard, it looks like they actually asked the players of Shock what kind of skin they wanted. Did they want, hey, like a Spitfire-style Winston skin, or do they want like a really detailed, awesome, like sort of, I guess, legendary event skin, rather than like a skin to celebrate their team? I don't know. Obviously, they went for this, and like I said, it's very divisive. Personally, I think it's an awesome skin. I've been on record, I've said this a few times. I think it is a really good skin, but it is just, I don't know, is it Overwatch League enough? It's really hard. I mean, he's got the shockwaves on his head. He's got the SF on his belt, the SF on the effect for Meteor Strike, but it's not the SF that San Francisco Shock use. And it's all like, it's kind of almost there. I don't know. It's still a really good skin though. But you guys, let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Okay, it's hero ban time. So these are the heroes that have been banned. D.Va gets banned in the tank category. Fair enough. McCree gets banned. Soldier 76 gets banned. Sombra gets banned. Widowmaker gets banned. And Baptiste gets banned. What do all of these heroes have in common? They all destroy Pharah. Basically, right? So you've got D.Va. Obviously, no Pharah player likes D.Va because D.Va flies at you with Defense Matrix, and that's not a good time for you. McCree shoots you. Soldier 76 shoots you. Sombra, you know, she's kind of like the outlier in this. Yeah, she can mess you up. She can hack you. She's got a hit scan weapon, I guess. It's not long range, but she's got AMP, whatever. Widowmaker, yeah, she's going to kill you if you're Pharah, if it's a good Widow. And Baptiste, he's going to shoot you while he's healing his team. So yeah, really good week for Pharah. But what is going on with these hero bans? Like, they are so random. Now, when you go back to the bans from previous weeks, there was a bunch of tanks banned, a bunch of main supports were banned. It's all very weird. What Blizzard are doing here is trying to test to see what happens when they make these radical bans. Now, I honestly am a bit pissed off. Now, I did say at the start of this video, hey, I play a lot of heroes and it's fine. But you know one hero I've been playing the most recently? It's bloody McCree. It's McCree or Soldier I've been playing. And I was looking forward to playing McCree and Soldier. Like, literally right now, I was looking forward to playing those heroes. Would have liked to have used a bit of footage with them from competitive in this video, but I literally cannot play them. And I'm like, oh, so this is the first time this has actually hit me as to like, oh, I can't play a hero that I want to play. Now, in terms of heroes that I would play, okay, Baptiste, that's annoying to me again. Tanks, D.Va, hey, that's fine. You know, I'm not too worried about that. There's obviously other tank options for me personally, so that's fine. Of course, if you are a D.Va main, you're going to be really annoyed. But then when I just go to the category of DPS, they have sort of removed the DPS heroes that I play. Now, this is the big argument from Blizzard. Well, why don't you go out there and start playing other heroes? Why don't you maybe just play Pharah all week? Why don't you maybe play Ashe? She's a hit scan hero, has very, very low playtime across the board at literally every level of the game. So now, hey, it's a time to shine, right? She's the only real direct counter to a Pharah at this moment in time in the game. So surely, if you see Pharah, you're going to have to take Ashe, right? It's the only option. You're not going to take Tracer. Oh, yeah, she's hit scan to die. Yeah. But how are you going to get to her? You're going to fly through the sky to get Pharah. You're not going to do that, right? We're probably going to see a load of Doomfist get used as well because Doomfist doesn't have the McCree there to shut him down. Doesn't have the Sombra to shut him down. The Baptiste Immortality Field, which is very annoying for him. So you're going to see loads of him. Are we going to see loads of Tracer as well? Maybe. What about Genji? Will he make a comeback? There's all these questions, right? And on the face of it, hero bans are great for that because every week when they come in, they switch up the meta. They change up the game. But I think at this point, I'm starting to feel like, uh-oh, these were heroes I wanted to play. But because it's so many of them, I think at the same time, it's kind of really, it's like mentally messed me up. And it's got me to thinking like, well, should I play Overwatch this week or just leave it and I'll come back next week, you know? I don't know. It's really weird when you start thinking like that. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the video comments below. Hero bans, I think Blizzard really need to say, look, this is how we're going to ban. Like 3 DPS, a tank, and a support or something like that. Or maybe they ban 4 DPS every week and a tank and support. I wouldn't even care if it was, I think, a template that they work to. But because it's totally random, it can be good one week and really annoying the next week. And it's all on like a per player basis. So everybody reacts completely differently to it. I want to know how you guys react or have reacted to this in the comments below. Just go crazy. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember you can follow me on @Stylosa on everything. Do send me lovely messages over Twitter. I do enjoy reading those. And yeah, if you love the video, then subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Oh, and if you're wondering where Overanalyzed is today, that will most likely come out tomorrow. I am pretty busy the next couple of days. All right, guys, catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.